Ladies, gentlemen, everything in between, I am Stone Cold Steve Austin. This is EXE Dualshock, the go-home show before our next premium live event next week, Flashback. We are 1 week away from seeing Lara Croft face off against Henry Rollins in the main event. Lara Croft, of course, your EXE TV champion. Henry Rollins, your World Heavyweight champion. If Lara can retain her title tonight, it will be champ versus champ. It will be title versus title. Winner will take all. But that's 1 week away. Let's get into tonight's action. And our in-ring action tonight starts with Barbie. This is her last match before EXE Flashback next week, where she will face off against Ken in a number one contenders match for the EXE World Heavyweight title. 2 weeks ago, she faced off against Ken Shamrock. Last week it was Ken Masters. You can only wonder if the cycle is going to be repeating tonight. I asked our general manager, Tony Hawk, hey, what's with all the Kens? And Tony said he found it mildly amusing, so I guess if that's enough for him, that is enough for me. Who is Barbie going to face off against tonight? This is Kenny Omega, but I guess he has dropped the knee part of his name, probably at the request of Tony Hawk to continue this stupid joke. I love Tony to the moon and back, but this is just really silly. Anyway, we invite you to let your voice be heard. Are you Team Barbie or Team Ken going into their match at EXE Flashback next week? Text either Barbie or Ken to 42069 to let your voice be heard, to cast your vote, and to show your support for either Ken or Barbie. And this match is underway. It's Ken Omega versus Barbie. Big knee going into this match. Ken, I'm gonna have to get used to that. In the driver's seat. He is stolen the beginning of this match. Barbie went for a grapple, but got a knee in return. And Ken hooks the leg. One. Barbie an immediate kick out just about. That's the thing with our intergender matches pretty often, is that the woman, as Ken continues his assault, but Barbie gets back into it. The woman often has trouble doing grappling moves against the man, so she has to break him down. Kenny. I keep calling him Kenny. I am sorry. Ken slams Barbie with a powerbomb, goes for another pin. He gets a 2 count this time. Fuck it, I'm calling him Kenny. His name is Kenny Omega. It's been that forever. Barbie goes for another grapple. You see what I'm saying? Kenny tosses Barbie out of the ring on her back. We know what he's thinking. We know what he's going for. Goes off the ropes and dives out onto the now lifeless body of Barbie. Kenny Omega capitalizing on his strength. Powerbomb. Knee to the face. Barbie is out of it, folks, but if there is anyone that can take a beating like this, it is Barbie. Ever since her matchup with Henry Rollins, she has proven that she can take whatever you give her. Kenny tosses her back into the ring, and he gets in himself. What's he looking for now? A nice chop? Barbie. She was in it for 2 seconds. Not even that, but Kenny is back on the offense. Irish whip. Kenny Omega, a suplex. Has Barbie gotten any type of legitimate offense in this matchup so far? Other than retaliation moves? I don't know. I can't remember. Kenny Omega is just... Okay, there we go. A nice clothesline from Barbie. Goes for a very desperate pin. Kenny Omega immediately kicks out. Barbie... She still has time to show the crowd that she's still in this. If I were Barbie, I would not be worrying about showboating. Kenny went for the super kick, but he miscalculated the distance between the two. DDT from Barbie. Is she finally on the offense here? Works the arm of Kenny Omega, goes to the top rope, but Kenny kips up immediately as soon as he sees her. Punches Barbie, but Barbie's not going to let that phase her. Double axe handle. Rolls him over for another pin. One. Kicks out. Kenny Omega still in this, and that's not surprising. Barbie has gotten very little in here. But she serves face breaker nonetheless. Hooks the leg of Kenny Omega. 1, 2, And there's your proof at how devastating that finishing move is. Barbie's face breaker is not... There's Ken with Ken Shamrock and Ken Masters. I guess Shamrock and Masters have already been recruited. I wonder if Omega is with them.
Don't worry, Ken. We'll get her at save point.
It sounds like he is, but I don't think Barbie gives a fuck either way. I don't know what Ken's planning, but I know what Lara Croft is planning. She's planning to defend her EXE TV Championship one more time before she faces off against Henry Rollins, the EXE World Heavyweight Champion, next week at Flashback. Tony Hawk did tell me it is official. If Lara keeps her title tonight, the match at Flashback will be champion versus champion, and winner will take all. Holy shit! It's the Heartbreak Kid. It's Shawn Michaels looking to... Jesus. Okay, chill with the fucking pyro. Jesus Christ, it's a little bit... This venue was too small for that, Shawn. I apologize, but holy shit, it's Shawn Michaels, the Heartbreak Kid, looking to take the EXE TV Championship from Lara Croft. One of the greatest professional wrestlers in the history of humanity, and his sights are set on Lara Croft. That has got to be flattering for the Tomb Raider, but it cannot distract her from the title defense that she has to execute tonight if she wants to keep that title. But Lara Croft with a Luthez press, and she's punching the fuck out of Shawn Michaels, already immediately asserting her dominance and showing Shawn that she is not starstruck by the showstopper. Slamming his face into the mat, Lara has been a showstopper in her own right here in EXE as she reaches the top rope. But she has second thoughts once Shawn Michaels gets up, and he capitalizes on that, stealing the offense from Lara Croft, delivering a number of chops in the corner, and letting her know that she is just the new kid on the block. Shawn Michaels has been doing this forever. He has won world title after world title. And look at him, sweeping the dust into Lara Croft's face, into her eyes. Shawn Michaels comes with disrespect. Hey, me and Shawn have had our fair share of disrespect. I know what that's like. As Lara, I was going to say Lara gets power bombed, but she got right out of that and sent Shawn Michaels down, but he's right back up. I think it's quite obvious that these two are a little bit eager, maybe a little bit anxious, maybe a little bit nervous as Lara brings the action outside. Shawn slowly getting to his feet, but Lara capitalizing, slowing down the action a bit, but Shawn doesn't want that to happen. Shawn Michaels thrives in a fast-paced environment. He loves his running moves, and he is hoppy like a beer. Like a Steve Weiser massive punch to the gut of Lara Croft, and Shawn Michaels tells her to suck it. That is classic Shawn Michaels we're dealing with here, folks. I bet Lara regrets taking... Never mind. You already know what I was going to say, that Lara regrets taking the action on the outside. But every single time I make a claim, the competitor I'm talking about proves me wrong. However, she did just bring the action back inside, and now she's got Shawn Michaels in her clutches. Got him against the ropes, delivers a kick, and works the arm of Shawn Michaels. On the second rope now, what's she looking for? She went for a splash, but Shawn Michaels got out of the way. Hooks the leg for a pin. One. Almost immediately kicks out. Lara Croft still in this match, still with a lot left in her tank, but Shawn Michaels is looking to empty that tank as soon as possible. Snake Eyes into the corner, and Shawn Michaels showboating for the crowd. The showstopper showboating. Lara Croft is in trouble. No, she's not. Did I just not fucking say that every single time I make a claim, the person I'm talking about proves me wrong? Lara went for a huge drop kick. Perhaps the best drop kick in the biz, but Shawn Michaels was like, nah, you're not going to hit that on me. And now he is in the driver's seat. Lara Croft with her back against the ropes proverbially, and Shawn Michaels drives his foot into her forehead. That's fucked up. Oh, now it's a DDT with Lara Croft's name written all over it. Shawn Michaels going up the top rope. You can only imagine He's looking for the elbow drop. Beautiful elbow drop from Shawn Michaels. Hooks the leg for a pin. 1, 2. Kick out right after 2. I'd say about 2.1, but Shawn Michaels still on top here. Sweet chin music from Shawn Michaels. He falls down under Lara Croft. 1, 2. Very, very near fall. Lara Croft is lucky. Shawn was within a molecule of winning just now. Big crossbody off the ropes from Shawn Michaels. He's getting the crowd on his side. I think the crowd is split down the middle here, or they just want to see a good show. That's how I am. I just want to see a good show. You know, I'm rooting for Lara Croft because she is an EXE original. But these are two of the best performers in a wrestling ring. Lara Croft finally executing that fantastic drop kick. But she's not going for a pin. She's looking to attack Shawn Michaels more, working the legs. Now it is time. She is clearly preparing for a Tomblight drive, and she executes it. Is Shawn Michaels down and out? 1, 2. No, he isn't. Shawn is still in this match. He wants that EXE TV title. He wants to be the man to defeat Lara Croft for the first time, to end her undefeated streak. He just needs to figure out how to do it, and I think he's got an idea. He's revving up the band. He's saying, Lara, it's time to face the music, the sweet chin music. Hooks the leg of Lara Croft. 1, 2, 3. No. Lara is not done yet. She still has some left for Shawn Michaels, but he is not going to slow things down. He wants to end this as soon as possible. He knows Lara is worn the fuck out. She must be. She's taken 2 sweet chin musics and somehow she is still in this matchup, but Shawn Michaels up on the top rope looking to end things. A flying fist drop from Shawn Michaels. Shawn Michaels is giving it his all. He is trying his best. He's on the second rope, goes for a splash that Lara Croft avoids. And she lets everybody know, I am still here, folks. Shawn, off the springboard, just barely nicked Lara Croft with the elbow. He hurt himself in the process. But Shawn is on his feet. The Heartbreak Kid is looking to break the heart of Lara Croft and all the Lara Maniacs. 1. What the fuck? Lara Croft received a 3rd sweet chin music and just fucking kicked out, and now she is on the offense, folks. She avoided the splash. She's kicking Shawn Michaels in the head, knocking him down, but he gets right back up. These two are going at it. They want this championship more than they want anything in the world. Lara Croft picking Shawn Michaels up from the corner, that massive drop kick, the most beautiful drop kick I have ever seen in my life, picking Shawn Michaels up again. I still can't fucking believe she kicked out at 1 to her 3rd sweet chin music, picking Shawn up. You can only assume she's going, that's right, for the Tomblight drive. She doesn't go for the cover. A nice knee to the head, just to cement the exclamation point. Is it over? 2, 3, yes it is. Lara Croft still your EXE television champion. Shawn Michaels, one of the greatest to ever do it, but Lara Croft has joined that conversation. Her streak is now 7-0. That is a better win streak than Henry Rollins, and she takes her EXE TV championship into Flashback in a champion versus champion match against Henry Rollins. Winner takes all. But for now, Lara Croft is still your EXE TV champ. Let's take things backstage.
Hey, Woody, I set up that match for you.
What match?
The main event tonight against Henry Rollins.
I didn't ask for a match against Henry Rollins.
You did. You specifically said, and I quote, I'm gonna put that Fisher-Price baby bitch in the hospital.
I did not.
Oh, I get it. You're downplaying what you said because Henry is right outside.
What? Oh, fuck.
Is that the first... Did he swear, man?
There you are, Henry. You're just who I was looking for. I just want you to know I did not request our match for next week.
Yeah, I know you didn't. I did.
What do you mean?
I'm sick and fucking tired of seeing your face all over the place, Croft. Cover of EXE magazine. Matches against John Cena and Shawn Michaels. What? 'Cause you got tits? I'm the fucking world heavyweight champion, bitch.
BFT.
I am the only fucking champion worth talking about, and after Flashback, I'm gonna be the only champion at all.
What a fucking dickhead. We'll be right back.
Right, Holy, my friend, here's your goods. Should give those Soul Calibur fighters a right stick. But that sword you're using, pardon my pun, ain't gonna cut it, mate. Toss that dodgy dagger and take hold of this.
The wait's over. Soul Calibur 2 finally puts the weapons back in your hands, featuring classic Soul Calibur fighters, new warriors, and over 10 modes of play. And exclusively on the Nintendo GameCube, Link joins the fun.
How about off price?
Soul Calibur 2, rated T for teen.
And we're back. Wow, Woody forgot his hat. He's really shaken about this. We're back, and we have a special guest. Why don't you introduce yourself?
Thank you, Steve. It is I, Tony Hawk, the general manager of the show you're currently watching. How you doing, Stone Cold?
I'm doing just fine, or at least I'm doing better than Woody looks. Woody looks scared shitless, Tony.
Listen, if he didn't win the match, he shouldn't have asked me for it.
And of course, the match in question is against Henry Rollins, the EXE World Heavyweight Champion. Now, I have to ask, Tony, is it true? Did Henry Rollins really ask for a match against Lara Croft? Did he request a title versus title match?
It's damn true, Steve.
Okay, I was just a little confused because the way you brought it up to Ken and Barbie last week, it seemed like you were the one that made the initial decision.
No, that was 100% Henry Rollins' idea. And I thought it was a great idea, springboard dropkick from Henry to Woody. The reason I didn't tell Ken or Barbie last week that Henry requested the match is because it's not their business. That's between Henry and Lara, and I'm not going to go around talking about other people's business to people who it doesn't even concern. Lara has earned the title shot statistically, and if Henry wants the match, then the match is going to happen.
1, 2... Kick out from Woody after the Swanton Bomb from Henry Rollins. Sorry to cut that thought short, Tony.
No worries, man.
Classic Tony Hawk, though. You're a very nice guy. You're not going to air out people's dirty laundry. I respect that. I don't respect Henry Rollins, though.
Listen, do I agree with everything that Henry does on this show? Absolutely not, but he is the World Heavyweight Champion, and I do think he is an impressive performer going for another springboard dropkick. Woody avoided it.
And he gives Henry a dropkick of his own. Holy shit. Is it the first time Woody has knocked Henry down in this match?
Yeah, I think so.
What? And is that the second?
But Henry's getting right back up.
Springboard forearm from Woody. Holy shit.
Actually getting some offense in this matchup.
That's what I'm talking about, Woody. If you want to talk shit to Tony Hawk backstage about Henry Rollins, just fucking double down. Kick his ass, you know? Even if you don't win this match, you're still fighting and competing against the World Heavyweight Champion. Holy fuck. Woody!
Good shit.
Actually growing a pair. What a guy.
Woody is weird. I don't know what's going on in his head. Like that whole thing last week when he was talking about the sorcerer, something, some sorcerer that's trying to kill him or something. I don't even know what's going on. But I appreciate his in-ring ability. He has a very impressive win over Polly Walnuts, who, by the way, I haven't seen in weeks.
Good riddance as far as I'm concerned. Big suplex from Henry Rollins. And he's showboating for the crowd as Woody gets up. But Henry is making sure that he maintains the momentum. A big knee to the midsection. Lifting Woody up. What's he got for him? Another springboard dropkick.
He really likes that move.
Yeah, but it's a good move. I don't like Henry, but it is a good move. Oh shit, he's going for a package pile driver. Now, a while ago, I think it was in Woody's debut, I don't know if you remember this, Tony, but I accused BFT. Goes for the pin. 1 second. 1, 2. Kick out from Woody. I accused Woody of giving Ken the same pile driver that Henry gave to Barbie at the Wreckfest.
Oh, yeah.
Although it was not the same pile driver. I was kind of adding a narrative where it didn't belong. And Woody came up to me and he said that it hurt his feelings that beating Woody's asshole with a baseball bat, it hurt Woody's feelings that I would imply that he would make light of what happened at the Wreckfest. I legitimately thought it was the same pile driver. I forgot. But I apologize, Woody.
Well, that was nice, but I'm sure it's water under the bridge now. Woody seems to be onto different, weirder things with sorcerers or whatever the fuck, but he's actually got the upper hand in this matchup right now. Irish whips Henry Rollins into the barricade.
Woody lifting Henry Rollins up. What's he looking for? He went for a chop, but Henry is back on the offensive almost instantly. Woody with his back against the barricade now. And Henry's grabbing him, going for a Russian leg sweep into the barricade. Woody is going to feel that in the morning.
Yes, he is.
And the baseball bat reintroduced.
Batter up Woody, but he gets out of the way, kicks the baseball bat out of Henry's hands, and takes the action back into the ring.
Woody has impressed. He has definitely exceeded expectations here in this matchup. But Henry Rollins right back in the match, and from the looks of it, he's looking to end things.
Going for the sleeper hold. Woody, he's in big trouble.
That's right, Tony. No one has ever breaking out of the sleeper hold. Will Woody be the first? No. Sorry that the turnbuckle was covering his face, but I don't think you would want to see it anyway in this type of scenario. Well, Henry is your winner. What do you think of that, Tony?
That's honestly to be expected. When Woody introduced this match to me, I was like, okay, if you want to get your ass kicked, that's fine.
Yeah, that's what Henry does, for better or for worse. Henry kicks asses. Woody is out of his fucking mind to ask for this type of match, but Henry is reaping all the benefits. But Woody, backstage, how the fuck did he get back there so quick? He's got spray paint.
What the fuck? That's my fucking car.
While Woody just spray painted all over it, it says, Tony Hawk, you suck. I want Freeman at Flashback.
I just fucking gave him a match. He lost. Jesus fucking Christ. I'm sorry, I gotta go.
Bye, Tony. Freeman, no doubt a reference to Gordon Freeman. He's only had one match in EXE, but it was one of the most dominant performances we've ever seen. It was like a 2-minute squash match against Steven Richards. I can only assume Tony Hawk is probably livid with Woody right now, and I don't know if he's going to give him that match, but holy shit, if that happens, then Woody is a fucking insane madman. I don't fucking understand what this guy has got going on in his fucking toy brain. But anyway, EXE Flashback next week. I can't fucking wait. It's going to be Barbie versus Ken in a #1 contenders match for the EXE World Heavyweight Championship. And speaking of that title, we have a double championship match, a title versus title match. Lara Croft, the EXE TV champion, her 7-0 undefeated streak will go up against Henry Rollins, the EXE World Heavyweight Champion, and his 5-0 winning streak in singles competition. Winner takes all. I can't fucking wait. One streak is going to end, one title reign is going to end, and one competitor will stand supreme as the undisputed greatest in EXE today. And I guess Woody wants a match against Gordon Freeman. I don't know if that's going to fucking happen. Woody, he's asking for a lot lately, and Tony Hawk, I don't know if he's going to give him what he wants after Woody just vandalized his car, but maybe that's a punishment. Fighting Gordon Freeman, that sounds like a punishment to me. Gordon's a tough motherfucker. I don't know, though. Either way, it's time for The Simpsons. We'll see you next week at EXE Flashback. Thanks for watching, folks. We'll see you then.